Julianna is one of those people that always goes out of her way to make sure that the people around her feel supported. In her role as the Thrive manager out in Phoenix, she did a great job of making sure that the entire Ops Center felt the love. She's also a really loving human being who has, a heart for service.
I left Movement in 2018 after being there for 4 years. Through my time at Movement, had been able to see this skill set in myself that I didn't even really know was there. And ultimately what I ended up doing was starting a travel business. I think it was March of that year that then I started having just a lot of wrist pain, and certain things were going on where all of a sudden computer work was becoming really hard. I thought if I just took a little bit of a rest, I would get better, but then that didn't happen at all. And instead it just kept spreading. Hardly able to make it through the day when I used to be a pretty upbeat, energetic person. So it wasn't until June of 2020 that I found a doctor who really listened. The diagnosis that I currently have, which is my doctor's best guess right now, it's called ankylosing spondylitis. It's a rare autoimmune disease that attacks your spine as well as most of your joints. It's crucial that we get it under control if that is the correct diagnosis, because it does ultimately lead to your spine kind of fusing itself together. I knew that I needed some financial assistance with all of the doctor's visits and all of the testing, and I reached out to a May. I felt confident she would be willing to help out.
If she were still at Movement, it would be a no-brainer. We would hook her up with Love Works and she'd be getting the support she needed. But as a non-employee, I was determined to figure out how we could help her. And that's where we got Helping Hands involved. Pretty quickly they approved her, and we got the word out to the rest of the community about what was going on with her.
I heard from a May that we were going to try to do something to put some funding together for Julianna. Good people need other good people helping to look out for them. It's very clear that the culture and the community and the family of Movement Mortgage, it really does extend even if you leave. It didn't even cross my mind as to, is she a Movement employee, is she not? It's just like, hey, somebody I care about, somebody I know to be a hard worker, needs a hand up. They need some help, and let's just do it and make it happen.
So the post went up, and I got a number of emails from people who wanted to know more, wanted to figure out how they could reach out to Julianna. And in the course of a couple days, we got about $3,000 worth of donations, and the Movement Foundation was able to match that through Helping Hands. So we exceeded her original goal in just a few days.
All of that support just, again, reminds me that I never stopped being part of the Movement family, and I love that.